So I've been pissed off about the Ortiz Wilder fight. I haven't wanted to make it. Pissed. I got up from the chair where I was at the wing house, and I just left because that was the stupidest move I've seen a professional boxer make in a very long time. And I understand if you're making that move, if you get knocked out on the attack, I understand that. I mean, I respect Manny Pacquiao when he got knocked out and he jumped Marquez, and he got caught jumping in to finish him off. He had him close to knocking him out, and he went in and he gambled everything, and he went down fighting, knocked out, you know. So I respect that. But the way Luis Ortiz got knocked, or is it Luis or Ortiz? King Kong Ortiz got knocked out. I think it's just a testament to the stupidity of some boxers that they think that when they step in the ring and they don't no longer have animosity towards the guy they're facing, that the guy they're facing is going to somehow knock the shit out of them when they do a stupid move like King Kong Ortiz did. That is a stupid and disrespectful to the fans who paid to see that fight. Okay? Now, I'm not saying he wasn't trying to knock Wilder out. He was. But there was a couple of times where he got stupid and he started joking around. And that was one of the times. Not only that, it was a fundamentally flawed move, what he did. So what did he do? Number one, he was winning the rounds. Most of them, he was winning them. And that particular round, first of all, he saw that particular round, for 2 rounds, Wilder was gauging his right hand. He started throwing the right hand, straight rights, gauging it. And he started trying to feel him, and trying to distract him with that left hook to the body to see if he would lower his front hand and he could come in with a straight, fast right hand. So what does Ortiz do in the last 10 seconds? He drops his right hand. He keeps his left up, and he makes the fucking deadliest mistake you can make if you're a southpaw, which is walk towards the right hand of your opponent, if it's a right-handed opponent, towards that right hand and towards the ropes. He put himself into a fucking trap. Why? He got overconfident. He got what they call in Puerto Rican, in Spanish and Cuban, specifically in Cuban Spanish, he turned into a come mierda, snob. All right? I mean, you don't do that, especially against a guy who's got a demonic right hand. He can knock you out with any hand, but he's already put you out of business one time with his right hand. And you mean to tell me you're going to walk into a fucking trap yourself because you're just fucking overconfident and you think you're all that? Really? I mean, he walked into it. You might as well just, knock yourself out. But, I mean, that pissed me off so bad. With your right leading hand down against the ropes and towards Wilder's right hand. I mean, really? Is that what you're trying to do? Knock yourself out? I don't know, because he was winning the fight. He's stupid. He got cocky. Come mierda. He lost that fight because he got cocky. Got knocked the fuck out. Stupid. I mean, I was just pissed, and I'm still pissed that he did that. He could have been the first Cuban, and I'm Puerto Rican, and I love my Cuban people, but that was not cool what he did to make such a basic, arrogant mistake in such a high-profile opportunity that he had to be the first Cuban heavyweight in professional boxing history, because Cubans have been at the top of the amateur boxing in all divisions for gazillions of years. They've been the the Olympic and the amateur champions of the world. These people have a gazillion fights against the best in the world. So I have no respect for Wilder. That was not something that just happened. If you told me that he was attacking and get caught in the crossfire, I would respect that. But what he did was arrogant. It was an arrogant mistake. It was cocky. He suffered from terminal cockiness. And don't get me wrong. I respect the shit out of him for trying to knock him off. For that move, I don't respect him. I don't. I'm sorry, dude. I'm not. I'm really not. He should have never done that. Because hindsight's 20. This is not a guy who just got in the ring the other day. This is a guy who's been boxing his entire life. He was a terror in his youth. I understand he's 40 years old and all that, but you don't. That's a basic terminal. That's a basic fundamental mistake that you just don't do. You don't do that. You don't walk towards the power hand of a power puncher in the heavyweight division who knocked you out, and you trap yourself in the ropes with your lead hand down. Okay, so what he does, he goes like this. Wilder, now mind you, this is a virtual camera, so this is my left hand. So I guess I'm just going to do it like this. So he goes like this, and instead of putting his hand up to protect himself, he leaves his hand down and walks towards that way. And what's that way? The ropes. And who's here straight in front of him where he's supposed to be covering with his right? Wilder's monstrous right hand. He knows that he's a monster. That was a cocky move. He thought, what do you think? He's been throwing the right. He's been trying to gauge you with it. What do you think? That he's not going to throw it? Why? Who the fuck you think you are? You know? He's trying to knock your ass out. And you gave him the fucking highway to drive his right hand over. That's just stupid. I mean, I tried not to be pissed of this one, but that's just disrespectful to the fucking boxing fans of the world. So, hey, congratulations to Wilder. What do I think is going to happen next? I think, the heavyweight division is stacked again, so it's a golden age of the heavyweight division again. So, yeah, Wilder, Tyson Fury. And this time, I think Tyson Fury is going to clock him. Wilder's got so many flaws, it's not even funny, But there's two terminal mistakes you can make with him. Get cocky and letting your guard down and start playing, because he'll drive a right hand right through your face. And the other one is try to showboat and stuff like that. Don't this guy. This one thing I think that they should do. Wilder, I haven't seen anybody get in the inside with Wilder. Everybody goes out and gives him the wrench he needs to knock people out. Get in the inside with him. Get inside, like really close to him, Roberto Duran close to him, and work him to the body, where he can't extend his long ass arms to get full power. Yeah, I'm sure he can crank some power in the inside, but not as much from the outside. Somebody needs to get in the inside with him. I think Tyson Fury, he did it with Tyson. Tyson Fury did it with him, and he played with him. Tyson Fury played with Wilder when he did that. As soon as he gave him some space, that's when that right hand came on. You don't give him space, he's another fighter. So that's the way I think Fury's going to beat him the next time.